Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about products that I really enjoy using for my specific skin type, which is oily, acne, huge pores, really sensitive, really annoying skin. So these products are ones that I have been using for quite a while and that I could recommend that do work. Because so many times I've gone out and bought products I've seen in magazines or raved about, and you buy them and they don't do anything for my skin, especially not my pores. I find that my biggest problem is my pores, because so many products like powders, mineral foundations, they might work for someone else, but when I use them they just highlight my pores and just make them awful. So these products are ones that I personally could recommend. Again, I love this product. It works really well for me because it is so annoying when you spend all that money on makeup and they just sit in the bottom drawer because they don't do anything. And I've got so many powders, things like that, that just don't work, and foundations and mineral foundations. So yeah, let's get started. Right, primers. I don't really use primers day to day, or I haven't used primers much, just because I don't really find they do much for my skin type. It just adds another layer on my skin that is just gonna make it extra oily, highlight my pores even more. But there have been a couple recently that I've really personally enjoyed using. So the first one is just a drugstore product, and it's the Rimmel Fix and Perfect Pro. It's 002. No, but anyway, it's that one, a blue one. And this I would apply a thin layer after I've done all my skincare, and then just leave that for a couple of minutes, which I find is the important thing. You have to leave it for a couple of minutes to sit, do its thing and set, and then go on to the rest of your makeup. And the same with another one. This is more expensive. It's the Natasha Denona Prime, the Magic Primer, which is an anti-shine primer. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'll list it down below if it doesn't show up that well. But this is more mattifying, a little bit more drying, so I use that really sparingly, just in the parts that I need it, just to control the shine. But those two work for me quite well. I wouldn't use them every day. I don't use primers every day. I don't have the time for it. But if I'm on the weekend or going out somewhere, I would recommend those two. Okay, so moving on to makeup products that I like. This is by It Cosmetics and it's called Bye Bye Redness. It's a neutralising cream. Now this only comes in one colour, which is quite annoying, but because when I say it's annoying, it's not annoying obviously if you're just going to use it for what it's designed for, which is just, you know, for redness, and then you cover it with your makeup and foundation. But this you could actually use as a foundation. It's not designed for that, but if this matches your skin tone, it's a genius product. And that for me, again, just gives an amazing coverage, and it doesn't highlight my pores, and it just fills them in and makes my skin look really good. What I do with that, because I do get some redness around my nose, I dab a bit round and I put some where my pores are most visible, which is there and on my nose. I dab some of that in, then I blend it with a damp beauty blender, or you can just use your fingers or a sponge, but I press that in. I find that helps. That motion, just pressing it into my skin, helps with the pores. And then I move on to foundation. And if it was just day to day, I would just use something like the Smashbox BB cream. That's just a smaller size. I have it in light to medium, and I would use that in the day if I'm doing like the nursery run, or I'm just with the kids like every day. That would be what I would use. Again, I would either just put it on my fingers or a damp beauty blender, and that is really good coverage, good colour, doesn't break me out, and just, yeah, makes everything look nice. So I would use that day to day. But for weekends, or if I've got more time, I really recommend the MAC Face and Bodies. So this is just the smaller size that I have here. You can get the larger ones, but I've just got these for my kit. So they look like that. And they're just amazing. As the name suggests, you can use them on your face and on your body. So a great all-round product, but it's so light and it blends lovely. It just doesn't highlight pores. It just keeps a light layer. It is buildable, so you can build on it. Again, I would say with this, give it a really good shake, as it is water-based, and then warm it up with your hand, on your finger, sorry, rub it together, warm it up, and then apply with your fingers. I find that's how that does apply best, but you can use a beauty blender, or you can use a makeup brush, however you prefer. I love that, so I would recommend that. I've never broken out from that. It lasts really well on my skin, and in the summer as well. As I said, you can use it on your body to even it your skin tone, and on your legs. It's brilliant. That would be a holy grail product for me. I really enjoy those, so I would use that all over. And I always have with me oil blotting sheets. These are an essential for me. These are just two of my favourites. So it's the Tatcha just blotting beauty papers and the MAC blot film. So the MAC ones come in a little booklet, and they're just a blue shiny sheet, and the Tatcha ones are like a shiny paper. But both of those are brilliant, and they are an essential for me. I'd probably say it's, yeah, that would be an essential product, like oil sheets, because these as well, they don't disturb your makeup. You can just press it over. You can use toilet paper if you like, toilet tissue if you like, a clean one, a clean sheet, but you can use that if you like. It does the same thing, but those are the best ones that I've found, and I love these things. I spend so much money on them. And also the Clean and Clear little blue, like the MAC ones, just smaller versions of the MAC. We can't get them here in England now. They've been discontinued, so I have to order them online, which is fine, but it's annoying when I run out. But I always have to have these, any version of them on me. I don't like the ones with powder because they just cake up my pores, so I like these ones. They don't disturb my makeup. So this product, so every time I would use like a powder that's been recommended, or like other people rave about, it just doesn't really do much for me, and it would just wear off. I'd be oily really quickly. It would highlight my pores. But this product, again, it's by IT Cosmetics. It's the Bye Bye Pores translucent powder. It is incredible. It's so good. I just use it, I press it in. It comes with a little sponge, which obviously you can use a bigger powder puff if you prefer, but this one's really good, a really good size, just to press the product into your face, and it just fills in your pores. It honestly does. It's genius. It's just, that is, yeah, it's amazing. So I don't use it all over because it can be quite drying. So I just use that in the bits that I need. I mean, I have used it all over before, and it's fine on my skin because I have got really oily skin, and it's amazing. I would use that. I have used it all over before and it works fine for me, but if you're more on the drier side, well, you probably wouldn't be watching this if you've got dry skin, but I mean, it's an amazing product. I would definitely recommend that, and you can even apply it with the beauty blender. Dab it in, it takes no time at all, and honestly it is amazing. You have to try that product. In my handbag I'll take out with me, I like the MAC Studio Fix Powder Foundation. Again, I've sometimes used this all over to set my foundation, but yeah, it's brilliant. I take it out with me, and if I need to touch up during the day, I just press some over around my nose. So those are my products that I love. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all soon.